Hey, how's it going? This is Franz, and today we have the beginning of April. And the beginning of April, there are a lot of April Fool's jokes going around, but it is also the beginning of the second quarter of the year. So I have a couple pages like that I want to show you real quick to hopefully inspire you, so that you and we all can win here in 2025. So, yeah, one of them is this page that is like the um, my 3 month goals, and it kind of goes through one, two, three, four, five goals that you can set yourself, and then you kind of like write it down, and then it also asks like, why do I want it? I think that's a very good question to ask yourself, because like having a very strong why for your goals inspires you to kind of like push through like the harder times. So, and then we also have a field here that says rewarded if achieved. So that way you also have a little extra motivation. So maybe it's your favorite restaurant, or maybe um, you just treat yourself to something that you always wanted, or maybe like a good time. So yeah, and then for this side here, it also has a mind map. I'm sure they just put it in there to kind of like for you to be creative and kind of like map out like some of the goals, and then maybe also reflect on your yearly goals to kind of see where you are and where you want to go. And then obviously you don't need one of these books here. You can just put it on a piece of paper and you're good to go. Um, the other page that I wanted to share with you real quick is this one here. Um, it's a monthly review page, and there are a couple of questions that I think are like really good to kind of like ask yourself like after each month, to kind of go over and review and to improve each month, so that things are not staying stagnant, they go up. All right, and then one of the questions they ask here is, what were the biggest wins? So that's always a good question to ask yourself, to reflect on what you actually accomplished, because sometimes we get so carried away in life in terms of like, oh, I haven't achieved this and this and this, but then when looking back, actually you achieved a lot, and this needs to be celebrated. So the other question they ask here is, what were the biggest lessons learned this month? So also a very good question. Um, and then which life areas were lacking and why? Also, a little review of your month, and possibly the last 3 months, to kind of see like, how is your health and fitness, how is business and career, how is family and friends, how are your relationships, personal development, finance, recreation, and spiritual. So, because all these things, they like all intertwine and like have a huge impact on like your happiness, and also like the success you see in your business. And then another question they ask here is, what tasks were not accomplished and why? Very, very good question, because sometimes we get carried away as well, and then we kind of sometimes forget about what we want to do, and I think it kind of like helps you like to stay on track, and maybe like rekindle and remind you like why you are all doing this. So another question they ask is, how do I feel about my progress? I think that can be a very deep but motivating question as well, just to kind of like, um, yeah, because like we all know like, kind of like doing the actual work can be sometimes like daunting, but once you like finish the project, once it's like done, like it makes you feel good, it makes the client feel good, it makes your family and all the people around you feel good because you're feeling good. So like how you feel about your actual progress and accomplishing your goals, that's like a very important aspect to ask yourself. And then the next one is I'm looking forward to. That's a question I love, honestly, because that kind of like gives you a lot of excitement for like the next chapter and kind of like pushing through a hard time. So things I will do to make myself happy next month. Also, very good question. And then, how will I improve next month? Um, yeah, very, very important question. So, yeah, I hope that this quick video like helped you like get inspired about setting up your own goals for the next 3 months. And yeah, I appreciated you watching this video, and I hope you liked it. So please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome as well. So hopefully we can stay in contact, and yeah, uh, comment if you have any questions, and I see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.